Hey guys, so I'm back with a haul for you. First thing I want to address is I know like my background keeps changing, lighting keeps changing, and all that jazz. I'm just trying to figure out what I like best, and I think I like this best. So let me know what you guys think. Of course it might change again once I do like my palette pulls and more of my makeup looks. Might zoom you in a little more just so you can see what I'm doing. But I might try it like this and see how it goes. But let me know what you guys think. And today I have a Dollar Tree haul for you. I also have some things from Target, Dollar Spot, Michael's, a couple things from Ulta, and a couple things from Walmart. So I'll start with Ulta. I just have two things from there. I stopped in there today because I heard all of the Maybelline, Physicians Formula, and I think Almay, everything from those brands is 40% off. I went there looking for something specific from Physicians Formula, but I actually saw that they had a display of Maybelline The Smokes palette out, and so this was 40% off, which was exciting, so I just went ahead and grabbed it. I wasn't honestly planning on getting this one. I was happy, with blush nudes. That's the one I really wanted. But I looked up swatches while I was in Ulta, and they seemed to be pretty good, so I was like, you know what, for 40% off, I'll give it a try. So I'm glad I picked it up. I think I'm going to like it a lot from what I saw from the swatches, so we'll see how that goes. I love the blush nudes. Like I said before, I wasn't a fan of the regular nudes one, but I'm really not interested in all in the brights one, so we'll see how that one goes. Maybe you guys will see a palette pull on this sooner or later. I've been dying to get this. I just did not want to pay the $12 for them. So these are 40% off today, so I finally picked them up. They're just gel, cream, shadow, and liner, so you can use them as like, shadow or liner, and they're extreme shimmer, so hopefully you guys can see the colors in there. I just thought the packaging was so pretty too. They also had one that was in like a silver packaging, and it was like a white, a silver, and like a black. But I really like the nude colors, so it's a 40% off, and I also had the $3.50 off of $10 coupon, and I also had $3 worth of points I could use. I only paid like $7 and some change for both of these, which is awesome. Because this is originally $12 and this is originally $10, so I saved a bunch there. So I'm glad I finally found those. From the Target Dollar Spot, I picked up just this little bin here because I wanted it to store like all my little smaller notebooks and stuff. That's what I grabbed this for. And then I also picked up this notebook, which I could not pass up. I love the Disney princesses, and I just thought this was so cute. It says Dare to Dream. It's got Belle and Ariel on it, which are the two of my favorite princesses, and then Sleeping Beauty, and then the back looks like that. It's really thin, but I thought it was so cute for $1. I'm always going through like smaller notebooks. And then I also picked up this little, like, I guess you could use it like a change purse, or whatever you want to put in it. Just this little purse says Caring Ever After, and it's got Ariel on it. So I thought that was so cute. That fits my little notebooks well. And then I also picked up this little thing for my pens. Thought it was cute. Little pink one. So that's it from the Dollar Spot at Target. I also went into Walmart the other day, and I was just looking through the Easter stuff to see if there was anything left, but I did come across this Hello Kitty like Easter bucket, and it was the last one, and it had like a bunch of stuff in it, like somebody was gonna buy it, and then they just sat it down and changed their mind. So I grabbed that up, and this was originally $5.98. I got it for $1.50. So, and right now I just have like my sample products in there that I need to go through. That same day, actually, I bought the L'Oreal palette nude one because maybe like a week or so prior to that, I got the second one. And this is the one I originally wanted. I was only planning on getting this one because I just love the colors. It's like that. And I figured that this didn't really look too similar to anything else that I had. I kind of felt like the first one kind of just reminds me a little bit of like the Naked palette or the Nudes palette from Maybelline, but I went ahead and got it anyway, just so I could have them both. And I really do like the colors. I am glad I got it. And I actually had a $2 off coupon that I was able to use on this, so I only got it for like $13 and some change. If you guys are having trouble finding those still, I did see them at Ulta today. So if you can't find them anywhere else, check your local Ulta. And then also from Walmart, I saw they had a huge bin of just clearance makeup. So I picked up these two Wet n Wild Mega Last liquid lip colors, like this. And the pink one is Click on My Hyperlink, and this fuchsia colored one is Back to the Fuchsia. So these were on clearance for $2 each, so I just grabbed these two. I thought they were pretty. I have a few things from Michael's I want to show you guys, just because it's all super cute. I picked up a pack of, I'm going to use them as thank you cards. I think there were 6 to a pack, but they just look like this. And I thought they were so cute with the pink chevron and the gold crown. And they're blank inside. But like I said, I'm going to use them as thank you cards. So it came with 6 of them and 6 pink envelopes. Then I also picked up this memo pad. It's got a magnet on it so you can hang it on your fridge or whatever. It just says notes, notes. But it's got the cute little lip prints on there. And like the gold details, and like I'm all about that. Like the pink and the gold, and the lip prints, that's like right up my alley. So I grabbed that. I thought that was really cute. And then I also saw this notebook. It says Absolutely Fabulous, and it has the little lips on there, and you know, the gold and the pink again. It's just a little notebook. I thought that was really cute, so had to grab that too. And then I found some of these really cute pens, and this stuff was like in the $1.50 section, like in the front of the store. But I saw this really cute macaroon pen, so I had to get that one. And I actually grabbed a second one of those because I'm planning on doing a giveaway on my Instagram once I reach 200 followers. I believe I'm at like 188 right now, so almost there. So I grabbed that to give away, you know, to someone. And then also to give away, I grabbed this little notepad for you guys. So, little pen. And then I also have a bunch of other stuff that I'll be giving away too. I'll post pictures soon, you know, once I get closer to 200 and everything, and letting you guys know all the rules and stuff. But if you don't follow me, you better go follow me if you want, you know, a chance to win some of this really cute stuff. But anyway, getting back to my haul, I picked up one more of those pens. I believe they had like 4 or 5 different designs. I wanted to get all of them, but I have so many pens, but they're just so cute. This one says I love candy. I just thought that was so adorable. So I just had to get those. And like I said, $1.50 each. You can't beat it. You just can't beat it. One last thing from Michael's. I saw Miss Crystal. Her name's Crystal. I think she goes by Crystal on Instagram. And Miss Clearance here on YouTube. She had posted a picture of this candle she found at Michael's. And it's called the French Macaroon Candle. And I was like, oh my god, I have to go find that. So luckily I found it. Thank you, girl, for posting a picture of this, because I needed this in my life. And luckily these were still on sale 4 for $10. So they're $2.50 each right now. So run to Michael's and grab yourself some, because they had some other really good scents too that I almost stocked up on. But I have so many candles too. It's ridiculous. I swear I'm a hoarder. What can you do? So anyway, I grabbed this while it was $2.50. I believe the rest of the stuff is from Dollar Tree. Okay, so I have some food items I'll share with you guys first. I just grabbed a pack of this Betty Crocker Fudge Brownie Mix. I had gotten this once before, and they're really good. They're actually really good. And I grabbed these last time too. It's the real semi-sweet chocolate chips, because I like to put chocolate chips in my brownies. So I just grabbed a pack of these to go in with those, and it was really good last time, so I bought it again. Then I saw these Bud's Best cookies, and they are birthday cake flavored. And these guys, this is like my 4th box, I think. 3rd or 4th box that I bought. They're so good. They're just little mini sized cookies, and like the cream is birthday cake flavored, but they are so good. If you guys are like a fan of his cookies, because I know he has a couple other flavors at Dollar Tree. I don't think I've tried any of the other ones, but these are really good. I also picked up 2 cans of tuna fish because I was actually craving tuna fish for some reason. I haven't had it in a while, so I just picked up 2 cans while I was there. And then I saw they have like all of their like summer and like I guess it's for summer, like the plasticware for summer, like the baskets and the bowls and all the stuff. So I picked up a pack of these the other day, so I went back and grabbed another pack. Just, you know, if we have cookouts and stuff, we have plenty of them. But they are the paper plate holders, and I'm glad they have this teal color because This is like the color of my kitchen. Like, we just changed the theme to coffee themed. So I have like coffee pictures and stuff like that, but we also have like brown and teal are like the main colors of the kitchen. So I grabbed a pack of those. And keeping with that coffee theme, I picked up this really cute, I just thought this notebook was so cute. Just little coffee cups. I just grabbed this just to keep in the kitchen, you know, to make lists or write down notes or recipes or anything like that. So I just thought that was cute just to sit on the counter or something. Then I also picked up this Lysol Power and Fresh Toilet Bowl Cleaner. This is the Lavender Field scent. They also had like a Country Fresh, I think, was the scent, but I don't really like the smell of that one. It smelled like a public bathroom to me. But this one smells nice. And I saw other people hauling these, and I didn't realize like how small the bottle was. But I guess, you know, for $1 for name brand, it's not bad at all. I'm gonna give this a try. So, clean my toilets. Some random things I picked up. I saw someone else post a picture on Instagram today. This DIY she did with one of these glass like candle holders, and then another one of these candle holders, and she like glued them together and then spray painted it, and she had like her kitchen soap sitting on it, and it looks so cute. And I thought it would make a really good like candle holder too, like for like the big Bath and Body Works candles, or even for this, like that would probably be really cute. But so that's what I got these for. I'm gonna spray paint it and make a little candle holder out of that. And I got this glue, and I don't know if this is gonna work for that. It just says rubber, wood, and metal. But I'm going to try it anyway and see if it works. If not, I will get some other kind of glue. But since I was there and I didn't really feel like going anywhere else, I just grabbed, you know, whatever they had. So, see if that'll work for that. Then finally, my Dollar Tree got some of these new Sassy and Chic nails in. I've been looking for these. I picked up these nails here. I thought these were really cute. Like, little tribal print with pink and white and like a teal, like a mint, almost like a mint color. I thought those were really cute. And then I also picked up these like gold striped ones. So I know I'm like really late on picking these up, but I finally picked up the little 2-packs of the hand lotions. Look like this. This one is the apricot and the citrus. And then I also picked up, these were the last two they had, the jasmine and the rose scented. Now, I don't really, the only two that I like are these two. I really only like these two. So I'm probably going to stick these two in with my giveaway. I haven't used them or anything. I can smell them without even taking the caps off. But they're not used. They're brand new. They're just out of the packaging. But I'm going to go ahead and throw these into the giveaway also. So, like I said, go follow me on Instagram if you want to take part in that giveaway. So I also saw that they have these new Chap Ice lip treatments out. They're supposed to be like the Vaseline ones because they have the cocoa butter and the rosy one. I think they have the original too, but I only picked up these two. So, and I've only tried this one so far, and I really like it. I do have the creme brulee Vaseline one, and it's very comparable to this. So if you guys, you know, see these and are interested, I definitely grab them. But they are the same amount as the Vaseline ones. They're both 0.25 ounces. So that just looks like so much to me, and I think it's a great deal for $1. And then I also saw that one of my Dollar Trees has the new, well, I think they're still new, the Expert Last Lip Color by NYC. And I just picked up this red one here. They had, I think, 5 or 6 different colors. Let's go ahead and open it for you guys and swatch it. But I was so surprised to find these at the Dollar Tree because, like, I have a bunch of these already. Pretty sure I don't have a red one, though. Hopefully I don't. But they're like really great. Like, see? Looks orange on camera, but it's red, I promise you. So these are a really great find. I think these are less than $2 anyway at the drugstore or at Walmart. So I went in there also hoping to find like the new spring scarves that everybody's been hauling, the really cute patterns and stuff. But all I could find were the 4th of July ones. So I just picked up 2 of this one. So I can make it into an infinity scarf, you know, like everybody else does. But still, $2 for an infinity scarf, that's a great deal. They're like $5 at least or more. So I thought this pattern was really cute. I'd wear it for 4th of July or, you know, anytime during the summer. And I also saw that they were just putting out a display of like reusable plastic cups. So I picked up this one I thought was really cute. just like the fruit slices on it. And then I also picked up this one. I really like the colors of that one. And I don't need any more of these cups either, but what can I say? I see something I like, I get it, okay? It's just how it goes. I'm sure you all can relate to that. I also saw someone else on Instagram post a picture of these. She bought these and framed them and used them as like wall art in like her beauty room, and I was like, oh my god, I need to find those. They were so pretty. So I got all 4 of them they have. They're actually gift bags, but they're so cute. They have 4 different patterns, like I said, I got all 4. So I picked up this one. Isn't that so cute? Like, look at that. That is so girly. I just love it. The little chandelier. And this, I think this is the only one that actually has glitter on it. You can tell it's like all the black parts are glittery. So I picked up that one. And then I picked up this one. Isn't that so cute? Look at that. Like, seriously. Like, who wouldn't want to frame that and hang that on their wall? And then I picked up this one with the little perfume bottles. Oh, I just love these so much. And then this last one here, the little lipsticks and the boxes. Like, aren't those adorable? Like, seriously, I had to get them. I need to make room for these two because I'm out of wall space. I think that was my whole haul. Let me just double check here because I always forget stuff. So like I said, let me know what you guys think of like the background. If you rather see like my Hello Kitty and you know everything that's behind me, or if you like it just plain black. Let me know what you guys prefer. And like I said, keep an eye out for the rest of my Dollar Tree makeup collection videos and also more palette pull videos because I am definitely excited to keep doing those for you guys. So hope you enjoyed this haul today. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. I knew I wanted something from... So I went in just to look around. I knew I wanted something from blah, blah, blah. So that's what I... Okay. And grab yourself. I like tuna fish. Why else? Oh. Talking a lot gives me cotton mouth. Alright, what else? Like these new, like, summers, I guess it's the summer patterns, of the and I'm so glad I found it. That's basically it.